Good day, good people. We are back and at my actual desk. I wanted to do something different today in this video. I wanted to just sit down, take it slow, calm down. We're not unboxing, we're not sharing, we're not inking. We're just going to talk about Dr. Stephanie Creates and a little bit more about her and who she really is behind the camera. So if that's something that you're interested in, please keep watching. Thank you guys for joining me today. Like I said in the quick intro, I just wanted to do something a little bit different today and come to you at my desk, my messy desk, and just talk a little bit about who I am. I know on my channel, my feed of videos seems to be a lot about pens and inks, and that is a new love for me. Um, so much so that I think it has taken over, and sometimes it takes over the point or the things I like or really want to share. Hmm, not sure if that message came out clear, but you'll understand the more we chat. I am more than just a pen and ink person. I do love the art of planning and journaling. I come from the scrapbooking world, so that in itself should tell you how much I love pictures and stickers and things of that nature. So I wanted to just sit down with you, talk a little bit about all the things, and just give you a little bit more insight into me. So, yeah, all of this is on my desk because this is what it looks like when I am packing to go somewhere or planning for the week. This right here in this and leave case, beautiful case. Finally got my hands on it. I waited and waited because I wanted the one for the 10 pins. I am packing this because this weekend I am off to the Atlanta Pen Show. I've had some conversations with a few of my friends that I will meet there, and they wanted to see a few items, so I am starting to put that together. Like for example, this is the SD Cola. It's fairly new or re-released. On this Banu, I have an architect grind that I want one of my girlfriends to test out. And on this Leonardo, I have a cursive smooth italic I want a girlfriend to try out. Then this is one of my newest acquisitions, as we say. This is one of my Mayfair pens. I got a girlfriend that wants to check this out in real life. So yeah, the platinum calico celluloid. And then stuffed way down in here, I have the one of my Colotinos, and then I have the Pilot E95S. So that's what this is about, and that's why it's on the desk. And I have one more pen that I'm currently using right now that I need to stick in. So that's here, so I won't forget what I told them I would bring for them to try out. These are some pens I was messing around with at the moment. This is my um last birthday pen. Well, no, I have a vintage one coming this week. But last actual new purchase for the month of March, birthday pen extravaganza. I had all that going on. This is a Waverly nib in a Pilot Custom Heritage 912. I need to still ink that up and take a look at that. Okay, then from here, if you saw me do that reach, it's the way this tripod is hovering over the desk. You guys are familiar with my purse planner. She's still here. She's still moving strong. And again, you guys know the function of her. In this planner, I sometimes write with my fountain pens, but honestly, guys, my favorite gel pen is the Sarasa. Now, this one is in the Sarasa Grand Body, but I also like just the plastic um, everyday body. I love all of those because what I do is I get the zero point 0.7 insert and I put it in the body of this pen. And I love it so much that I'm throwing it at myself. But I love this pen. So that is what 99% of this ink is in this planner. Also, speaking of that ink, let's see. Over here, I have my everyday big planner where all the things get planned. Let me do a quick check to make sure I'm still in focus. And I am. Okay. You guys know this is my Sterling Ink A5 core planner. This is where she uses the Cosmo Light paper. But, like, for example, I'm rounding out this week here in this planner. This ink is also that gel pen because I just love it. Um, and I just snap back to it. In here, I do still, though, try to, I'm not going to say force, but encourage myself to use my actual fountain pen. Okay, so on this spread, this brown ink is fountain pen. As you see, I didn't wait for it to dry, so I messed some of it up. This burgundy ink, I think that's Yamabudo ink. So that's a fountain pen. This brown is a fountain pen. Now, I guess I'm giving y'all an impromptu flip of my actual planner. Let's scoot this up. I want to scoot y'all up a little bit more. So hopefully you can see. Okay. So yeah, I used it. Even though this is black, that's fountain pen as well. So yeah, and this brown is fountain pen. So I do encourage that. And a lot of the times, as you see here, I'm matching it with, just the color of the stickers throughout the week. And then also, you guys know, just like you, I love my stickers. I love my dolls. I really, really liked how this one, uh, sorry, there was a loud motorcycle going by. I really love how this spread came out. It was just simple. I wanted to feel myself a little bit because this was my birthday week. My birthday was March 9th, if you didn't know that. Um, and I just love the way this came out. I just, again, was feeling a little sassy and wanted to just do something I thought was super cute for the week. And this is how it turned out. And I loved it. But this is gel pen. And then again, this is the week we're currently in. And this is gel pen. So I do. I really, really like that gel pen. And I don't know if I ever shared that with you guys. And then this is this week coming up that I have yet to plan for. And I also need to catch up with my trackers for this week. So, yeah. So that's an actual planner for me. Okay, so just like you guys, I have a few of the things. This is my Paper Republic. This is the first one I ordered. I do have another one that I just haven't switched into yet. Um, but I really, really like the leather. I have to be honest though, the size threw me off, and not that I didn't investigate before I bought it. I did know that it was not going to be a true A5 before I ordered it. I did know that. But I was still curious enough and used a coupon. So I felt like it was a good enough deal for me to at least try it. So I put this together. And if you've seen in another video, I put this together and I call it my think book because this is just a brain dumping book for me. And you know what? I find myself having quite a few different brain dumping books, and I don't know if it's because I just want to play with the different sizes or what. I did luckily find this. What am I trying to say? Clear folder with this craft folder on Amazon, and it fit perfectly. I want to say it's advertised as an A5, and maybe that's why I chose it, even though I knew this wasn't a true A5. You guys know we can talk about that forever and go on and on about that forever. Um, but I'm just glad that I got it and it fits. So when I ordered the second one, I ordered another one of these. I'm just that person. There are certain things that I will take out of this one to put into the next one. You guys know I change my covers like I change my purse, but a lot of the times I don't change the inside as far as like decor and what I put in here just for practical use. Like this, I wouldn't necessarily change the guts of this. So not this, I'm sorry, the inserts. I wouldn't change my inserts, but I may change other things. So sometimes I buy another one to put in to another cover. Sometimes I don't. Rambling now, Stephanie. But yeah. This is the actual insert from Paper Republic, and I like it. I like grid. I like big grid. I like 5 millimeter grid. The paper's been doing well. Excuse me, and there's no bleed through of the fountain pen inks, and all of this ink is fountain pen ink. I can tell you that. So with that, I discovered, well, not discovered. I decided I wanted to really, really try a moleskin. I've never tried them. Know about them, heard about them, the good, the bad, the ugly, the horror stories, the people that love them. It wasn't a big deal to me either way, so I ventured out to try one since I had learned this size would fit in this cover well. I have not really used it. I've tested it like most of us do in the back, and then I've started every time I pick up, well, not every time, but when I think about it, the notebook, and I'm writing with a different pen, I just have decided to start writing a little bit. And it's also going to give me an archive of the pen, the nib, and the color, even though I haven't written down what the pen is. Like right now, I can tell you what each one of these pens are, and maybe I need to start jotting that down somewhere. Um, but again, just something to do, to play with, and it was on my mind. And again, this is my quote unquote think book. Like, for example, last night I was working on a spread in my journal. I wanted a certain shade of brown. I wanted it to match some of my stickers. So I just did the test in here. Then I finally inked up my amber because I did finally get the amber tortoise Esty. Finally inked it up. I'm satisfied with the ink that I chose. Guys, this is Diamond Ochre, and I've had it in my collection forever, just never used it. And I also got this Esty in a medium, and so far I am liking that. So just wanted to share that with you because, again, this is one of the many things I grabbed to pick up to just have. And speaking of that, I've entered something new into the rotation. I'm not sure if it's really in the rotation or how it would fit in, but you guys know, or if you've been watching my channel, you guys know I teach at my local stationery store, and she has lots of goodies. One of the newest goodies that she has, let me grab one that you can actually see the outside. One of the newest goodies that she's picked up is these design work ink notebooks. It says standard issue supplies established in 2015. It is a grid, and these notebooks caught my eye. You know, any little grid catches my eye. I thought it was cute. So I picked some up, very affordable. You see here, price tag still on there, 11 bucks. And then, of course, I have a store discount, so it was even cheaper than that for me. So I got this color, and I think the front of this one is a green. But anyway, so I grabbed my A6. This, you guys, is actually a Traveler's Factory cover. It's an older model. I don't know if it's in rotation still. And I really don't know how popular it is if you've never heard of it, but it is a cover, and you have a flap here where you stick the back in, and then there's a flap behind where I've ollie clipped it right here as well. And then that's how this functions as a leather cover. I bought this secondhand, and the person I bought it from had some massive animal sticker or something right here, which was not my vibe, of course. So I just pulled it off. But because I couldn't get the residue off at the time, or really didn't try, I stuck this S on there. But now that I'm looking at it, I may go back and try to clean it up and see what I can do to it. But at any rate, this is a Traveler's Factory, like I said, leather cover. Um, and I want to say it's like 88, $98 retail. I want to say I see more brown, more of this in the brown floating around still in the community, but this is a black one. But anyway, so I threw this together real quick. Probably gonna throw it in my purse and just see what comes of it. But you guys know how we do. We just love all of that. Um, and I say all of that to say my issue is I have passport size traveler notebooks. You guys know I'm a traveler's notebook person, and I have passport size. Passport is just a tad bit too small for me. I know A5 is still small, but A5 is bigger than Pocket and bigger than Passport. I put Through Pocket in there because there's so much cute pocket stuff going around. Oh my gosh. Even the Banana Republic, even the Paper Republic pocket. I'm just like, ooh. But Stephanie, you don't need it. You're not going to use it because you just said pocket is smaller than A6. And I think A6 is about the smallest I can go comfortably writing. So, what am I going to do with the passport? I do not know yet. If you're interested in passports, I may consider selling them. I have one in every color except for the navy, and I even have the Love and Trip in the red. Probably won't sell that one, but the black, the olive, the brown, and the camel may go, simply because I'm just at that point in all of my stationery stuff that some things just need to go to homes of people that are going to love them and use them if I am not. Okay. So, yeah, just wanted to show y'all that. And then this beauty here that I'm sure you guys have been looking at since this video has started. This beauty comes from, I'm going to say her name wrong, but her technical name is Colston Scott. And I can say that because that's a part of her website internet name. So I'm not calling her out. But her name is Colston Scott. And I want to say Atelier, but I can link it, put her in my description box, and I will. She makes these Louise Carmen inspired leather notebooks. This leather she calls whiskey. She is very affordable. I think I've shown you guys one in green from her before, but this is my whiskey and I hadn't used it yet, so I decided to bring her out for the spring a little bit. This is my journal. You guys have seen this before. This is my A5 um, Hemlock and Oak notebook. I apologize. This is my A5. Now here will be all the fountain pen glory. This is where I use my pens the most, and I enjoy it. One thing that has happened to me recently regarding my journaling is I want to switch it up. I like this format. I date it, I lay down my spread, and then I journal. I like that. But I want to be more intentional and more organic about my journaling. So then I started to use my stamps because, again, I have all the things, like I said, guys, and I need to use them and want to use them. My problem is I seem to always be in a hurry to do something, in a hurry to go somewhere, in a hurry to sit down and journal, in a hurry to film a video. And I need to slow down and calm down because there is no need to always be in a hurry. Another thing about me is just me. I have no children, so I'm not in a hurry with them. I don't have a husband. I'm not in a hurry with him. You guys can send me one if you see fit, and I am, open for interviews. But I say all of that to really say, why are you always in a hurry? So, anyway, I want to intentionally slow down, really journal, really get my thoughts out, use my stuff, continue to enjoy it. And guess what, too? If I don't like something, it's okay to not like it because guess what? This is my stuff. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. So I'm looking at this, I'm working on this. You see, I'm behind. And that's another thing. I used to not really care if I didn't journal every day. Then all of a sudden, I started caring. Why? It's mine. And if I don't journal every day, excuse me, I don't journal every day. So you guys know, or some of you know, or I've shared that I lay down my stickers. Pre-laid down this blue and did not like it. Now, mind you, love the stickers, don't like the blue. And I've said that, you guys know that. And so the more I kept looking at this after I stuck it down, I could have used some unglue and pulled them back up. And I thought, no, you stuck them down. Don't tear up your book trying to pull them back up. So I decided to just say what I mean. Don't really like these blue stickers. Not going to force myself to write on this page, and I'm not. So move on. And so here we are, ready for whatever's going to happen this week. And then very excited to lay this down. This is incomplete though. But long story short, have a beautiful summer vacation coming up and ready to just talk about at least the booking part of that. Now, what I also decided and wanted to do was I've been using my notebook, I've been putting them in the trifold, and then I figured or I thought, why is your trifold always so thin and so skinny? And that's because I only put one book in it, which that's no big deal. That's no issue. But it causes the trifold to slip and slide around too. I don't know if you guys haven't been experiencing it. It causes it to slide and move and do all the things because it's not filled up and you don't have all of the strings in use. And it also causes, when you're ready to fold it, it causes this to slide around. So I decided, well, you've got 1,000 notebooks in the lab. Grab one and put one in there. And so that's what I've done with this one. There's nothing in it yet. And it honestly is just a placeholder again so that my system can be more effective and work a little better. But I'm sure I will come to write on it. And I'm sure you guys know I will. But I didn't mean for this video to turn into a look at what's going on, but I'm glad that I did because that's a catch up for you guys. That's what's going on with me towards the ending of March. But again, my point in the beginning was to just talk about all things, give you a little more insight into me. I am an educator. I don't know if you've picked that up. The doctor is for Doctor of Education. Um, this is my 30th year. I did retire and return because I do love my job. I work with the underdogs, the at risk, and that's what motivates me and keeps me going daily. Um, so yeah, but stationery, all things stationery, notebooks, stickers, pens, markers, all the things I love, 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 and want to use. I enjoy it. It gives me peace. I know we talk about joy a lot, and it does bring me joy. I'm happy. But it also is a time where I can just clear my head, clear my mind, clear my thoughts. And it does bring me peace when I sit down here and just do all of the things. So, yes, I just wanted to come on, slow down, have an actual chat with you guys. Again, hopefully, you see a different side of who I really am beyond the pens and the inks. Because, really, honestly, guys, I want my channel to be more than just me showing you pens and me showing you inks. Um, I like interaction. That's why I always encourage interaction. So please interact with me, even if it's a question, it can be a comment, it can be a suggestion. I just like that interaction. I want to talk back with you guys. I want to engage. And honestly, I want to learn. I have learned a lot from my subscribers, and thank you to those who are subscribed. And if you're still thinking about it, please go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you in my circle. Also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. But what I was saying was, I have learned so much from my subscribers, different things about stationery and how to do something different, or what to try and what may work differently. And that's the fun of it all for me. And one of the reasons why I created this channel. This channel has been up a little over a year because I think I started in November of 2024. So yeah, 25 would have been a year, and then we're a few months into 26, so a little over a year. And I would love to continue to grow my channel. I know I'm just over 400 subscribers, and guys, I really, really, really would like to grow my channel and reach 1,000 subscribers by August. Can you help me do that? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. There's good stuff going on over here with Dr. Stephanie at Stephanie Creates. So, with that, you guys know how I like to wrap it up. Love on your family. Be safe out there. Take care of one another. And until my next video, be safe. Bye bye.